I'm Commander Exesius, and today we're going to be looking at a highly engineered anti-Thargoid build for the Krait Mark II. As this is one of the best ships for Thargoid Interceptor combat, let's look at the modules and engineering choices you'll want to make to create the most powerful Krait possible. This will require access to a great many engineers and Guardian technology modules. However, as this ship is rather powerful even without these upgrades, I'll include a link to an unengineered build in the description as well. Sit back and let's dive into how to create a great Krait. Starting with our core internals, as Thargoids do absolute damage, we'll want to use a military-grade hull with heavy-duty deep plate engineering. Given the massive 7A power plant, we have a few choices. We could use an unengineered 7A, or we could save some weight and increase module integrity by going with a 6A armored and monster. This also offers us lower thermal load as well. For our thrusters, we'll want to go with dirty drag drives, and if we'll be moving around, we'll want increased range and mass manager on our frameshift drive. You can save some weight and gain some speed by swapping to a 2D FSD when you reach your destination, if you don't plan on high waking from a fight, that is. For our life support, we can go with D-rated lightweight, as it's highly unlikely we'll take enough module damage to disable it, as our canopy is of greater concern. But A-rated lightweight is also a viable choice. For our distributor, we'll want charge enhanced with either cluster capacitors or super conduits. Personally, I usually choose the former. Finally, D-rated lightweight sensors are more than enough given the interceptor will follow you very closely. For our optional internals, we'll want to start with a Class 6 biweave shield, and as we've said, Thargoids ignore resistances, we'll take reinforced fast charge here. Next, we'll want a Class 6 fighter bay with either 2 AX Taipans or Guardian fighters if you've unlocked them. I find the Trident's plasma chargers and the Lance's Gauss projector to be my favorites. Next, we'll want hull, lots of hull, with 2 Class 5, a Class 4, and a Class 2 hull reinforcement, all with heavy-duty deep plate. Finally, we'll want 2 Class 3 module reinforcements, better still are Guardian module reinforcements if available. For our utilities, we'll be focusing on a build capable of soloing an interceptor, so we'll want the Xenoscanner and Shutdown Field Neutralizer. You can defeat one of these foes without these, specifically the Xenoscanner, as you can target visually. However, they are very nice to have for those new to interceptor combat. Finally, I'd suggest 2 high-capacity heat sinks to complete your utilities. You could choose a single heavy-duty supercapacitor shield booster, but personally I'd always go for the dual heat sinks. Finally, for our weapons, we have a few choices based on your personal preferences and what you have available. If you haven't yet unlocked the Guardian weapons, and if you're serious about Thargoid combat you should, I'd choose 2 large turreted AX multi-cannons and 2 medium fixed AX missile launchers. For those with access to Guardian technology, I prefer 2 large plasma chargers and 2 medium Gauss cannons. Using 2 large shard cannons are also a good choice, and a skilled pilot with premium munitions can solo a Cyclops in under 20 seconds with 4 shard cannons. Finally, you'll want a single fixed flak launcher to deal with the Thargon swarm after each heart, as you'll wait for it or attempt to drop the interceptor's shields. While Thargoid combat does require a great deal of skill and is definitely late game content, with the right build they can be destroyed solo in about 10 minutes. This is easily some of the most difficult combat available, with only pirate activity beacons rivaling them for risk. If you're looking for a challenge beyond bounty hunting or conflict zones, you really should give this a try. If you're new, please check out my full tutorial on Thargoid Interceptor combat, linked on screen now. Once again, this has been Commander Exesius, reminding you to fly dangerously, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that look at the Krait Mark II, I hope you'll check out my other Thargoid and Guardian content, and that you'll join me on my weekly live streams, Tutorial Tuesdays, and the Creators Roundtable each Friday, and that you'll consider supporting my efforts via Patreon.